First job ever.
DDG, 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 the man.
Hey guys, what's up? DDG Man here, back for another video, and welcome to vlog number 24. And I'm going to be starting my first job in just a few hours. So what I want to do with this video is kind of what I did with my interview video, where I kind of talk about how I feel before, then kind of talk about how I feel after. And yes, you heard right, this is going to be my very first job ever. And like I said in my interview video, that a lot of people might find that taboo that I'm 19 and I've never had a job. And I do have a funny story behind that. So me and my buddy were in the mall a couple months ago, and these two girls walk up to us asking us to do a survey for them. So what they did was they were asking us questions, and while they were filling out their survey. And one of the questions were about previous employment. And I told the girl that was interviewing me, asked me, and I was like, I've never had a job. And she looks up at me and she's like, you never had a job? And I'm like, no. And she's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. And it's not a bad reason, but let me go ahead and explain. Okay, one of the main reasons why I've never had a job is that I've never needed one, I never needed a job to really compensate how much I went out. I went out just the right amount to where I didn't really need a job to compensate that, you know what I mean? One of the other reasons why I never really got a job was because of my parents. It's not because they spoiled me rotten or anything along those lines. It's just that I was one of those kids that never really asked for a lot growing up, I never asked for, the newest phone or the newest iPod or MP3 or the newest clothes or the newest headphones, I never asked for that stuff. So or never really asked for a lot. So when I did ask for something, they're like, sure, you can go ahead and get that. You never asked for a lot anyway, so go ahead and get it. But I'm getting off track here, so let's go ahead and get back to the main point of this video to ask how do I feel about this job before I go in within the next few hours. And right now I'm not nervous at all or anything along those lines. I kind of know where to go. And I kind of already suggest that this first day is going to be kind of like showing me the ropes type of day, showing me around, probably have like a walk around the facility where I'm going to be working, and just showing me the ropes, safety stuff, everything along those lines. It's going to be kind of like, just showing me the ropes type of day. I probably get a little bit of hands-on stuff done, but, shouldn't be anything too hard, but I'm still getting paid for it, so I'm counting it as my first day at work. I guess this is a good spot to go ahead and cut the video here to where it's after my first day at work, and I'll go ahead and talk about how my first day was. Hey guys, and this is actually the day after my first day at work. So before I explain to you guys how my first day at work went, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick description of how my job kind of works, quick, how, kind of how it works for those that didn't watch my interview video. Man, that light was kind of blinding, wasn't it? But back to the point of the video. And so with my job's kind of work is I'm going to be working 3 to 4 hours a day, probably mostly around 4 hours a day because, since it's the summertime, a lot of people are going to be taking days off for vacation. And so that means more hours for me, and that means more money. I'm going to be working 5 days a week. I'm also going to have weekends off, and I'm also going to be getting paid around $10 an hour. And this just seems like just the perfect summer job for me, just because it doesn't start till late in the afternoon. I don't have to go into 5. I don't have to go into 5 in the afternoon, and that means I have pretty much all day to myself. I can play, I can stay up late. I can, sleep in. I could, play video games all day. I could watch TV all day. Surf the internet. If my friends aren't working, I can go hang with them. I can do anything. I can even make YouTube videos. So what do I actually do at my job? Well, I just pretty much take packages out of trucks and put them onto conveyor belts. That's pretty much all I do. Box conveyor belt. pretty easy mentally, but physically not so much. Well, that was a real quick description of how my job kind of works. So how did my actual first day go? Well, it was pretty much the way I thought it was going to be. It was kind of like show me the ropes type of day, kind of orientation, stuff like that. They brought us in, they kind of took us to this classroom where we just kind of filled out some paperwork, watched some videos about how the work is going to be like, and then showed us around the facility, and we actually got only like 5 minutes of actual work time, just to get a little taste of it, So overall, my very first day at work went pretty darn well, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I have this job. I'm just so happy. So yeah, I really think that I'm going to enjoy this job. I know I'm gonna have to get used to the physical aspect of it, but overall, I really do feel like I'm going to really enjoy this job. Again, I'm glad I have it, and I just can't wait for my next day at work to start up in just a few hours from now. So I can't wait. I just can't wait to get back to work. So again, I'm just happy at the moment. So again, this is DDG Man, and I guess I'll catch y'all next time.